Imaginary numbers. What are they? Well, first, let's talk about squaring and square rooting. So we know that 3 squared is equal to 9, and we also know that negative 3 squared is also equal to 9. So the square root of 9 is equal to plus or minus 3. But what about the square root of negative 9? What's that equal to? Or in other words, what number, when squared, gives you negative 9? And there is no real number that is the solution to this. There is another group of numbers that aren't real or on the real number line called imaginary numbers. And they're defined as the square root of negative 1 is equal to I, which is the imaginary component. So, if we want to find the square root of negative 9, we could simply split it into the square root of 9 times the square root of negative 1. Square root of 9 is plus or minus 3, square root of negative 1 is I. So the square root of negative 9 is equal to plus or minus 3i. This brings us to the complex plane. So this axis is the real number axis, and it is essentially just the real number line. So any number on here is just a number you're familiar with, any real number. But this perpendicular axis is the imaginary number line. All imaginary values are on this line. And then any combination of real and imaginary, so something that has a real and imaginary component, is called the complex number. And so, for example, 2 plus 3i would be 2 real plus 3 imaginary. So, any complex number with a real and an imaginary part can be graphed on the complex plane.